Hello. I, a few weeks ago, did the Balenciaga City Bag versus the Free People Baby Emerson tote. And people commented that they liked the Balenciaga bag. So I thought I would just take some time to do a Balenciaga showcase. These are the 3 Balenciaga bags that I own, how I use them, why I have them, and I probably won't be purchasing any others just because I feel like I've got all of my bases covered. Even though I know the City Bag is like kind of making its re-debut into the world of fashion, I still am really happy with what I have. And so here are the 3 that I have and how and when I use them. So the first one you already saw, this is the Balenciaga City. I think this is pretty close to the original, except it does have the longer strap that I had to put these little ties in. I use this as a work bag. Take it to work. I can put on the crook of my arm. It fits my lunch in here if I have a bigger lunch, like if I run to Starbucks in the morning and I grab a sandwich. It has the mirror in this very front pocket, which I think is a great little extra feature. I like this padded shoulder holder. I've taken this, we went somewhere, can't remember where it was, but we went somewhere that had an arcade, and then my daughter kept winning all of these things from the claw machine, and this held all of the animals from the claw machine. So it's very squishy, it's very soft-ish, but not too soft. It still is a designer bag. It still is not something that I would take anywhere where there are porta potties. Like, it's kind of how I distinguish things. Like, could it go somewhere where there's porta potties if that's my only option or not? No. I don't know if that's even something that you have to consider in your life, but if it is, think this through. So this is definitely more of a work bag. I don't carry a computer back and forth to work, and I don't carry an iPad back and forth to work. Work stays work, home stays home. And so the most I carry in here is a Kindle, and it's great for that. It is awesome. So first one is this City Bag. Then another one that I'm sure you're used to seeing is the bag that I'm currently carrying, which is maybe the inspiration for this video. This came from the men's department, and this is the denim, I think this is a wheel bag? I don't know, but this is their bum bag, and I've added a little, Jellycat croissant on this side. It's pretty basic. You just have the one large pocket. There's no pocket or zipper back here. There's nothing in the front. And then at this pocket right here, it's the perfect size, I don't know if you can see that, for a Touchland hand sanitizer and a pair of AirPods just to lay there. And you could also add some lip balm up at the top. But it's great. It's a very casual bag. Could I take this somewhere where there are porta potties? Yes, I could. I took this to my daughter's soccer game yesterday. There weren't porta potties. I don't know why I'm on that, but you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to take this bag off in order to do anything. Like, this one is gonna hang really low and you have to take it on and off, obviously. This one is much smaller. It holds the essentials, and that's pretty much it. I don't think it can hold anything extra. But I absolutely love this bag. I've gotten more use out of this bag than I thought I would. And I could totally throw this into the washing machine and wash it, which is huge in the world of designer bags. And it's not logo, like, you don't necessarily know. If you wanted to, you could maybe put a pin or something over that, or a piece of tape. I don't know. I think it retailed for possibly under $1,000 or maybe just at the $1,000 mark, but it wasn't outrageously expensive for a designer bag, and I feel that it holds everything that I need. I find myself reaching for this bag on weekends a lot. I'm gonna go see my dad today. It's coming with me. It's fine. So I have that one. And then I have something in the middle, because sometimes you need something a little bit fancier than just like your basic work bag, and that bag is totally casual. So I very rarely carry this bag because I have nowhere to go. I don't have any fancy places to go, but if I did, this is the bag that I would carry. I have no clue what this bag is actually called, but this one is also a variant of the City Bag. It might be like remember how they did the like whole Lacuglia thing? I think it came from that. I bought it because the color, like I saw it in the window. It's been a while, and the color, I'm like, ooh, wow. It reminds me very much of the Bottega, was it parakeet color? This just was awesome. It has a mirror in the front. Trust me, this is a mirror shaped like a heart. And then it has this little coin purse. I don't know what to do with this because, I mean, I think you could actually just use it as like as a card holder, but I've never actually tried. It's just always hung here. But I should probably try to put some stuff in there. I don't know. It's cute. It's adorable, right? And it has this little zipper on the front. And it's actually a pocket. Isn't that awesome? I should take that off and use it because it's not doing any good hanging here. It holds pretty much, like it could hold a Kindle, obviously. And then this has a very adjustable strap. So you could, this is a crossbody for me right now, but you could make it into a shoulder bag, which I feel like that one is either just a top handle. Well, can I use it as a shoulder bag? I think that that's unique to me because I'm not, yeah, I can use this one as a shoulder bag, but I mean, I'm not the largest person in the world, so I don't know if that's the best example of can you use it as a shoulder bag. So this one, I think I got it on sale. I'm pretty sure that was the deal. And is there stuff in there? It holds a little bit more than you would think. There is a zipper back here, and there is a zipper up here. Like I said, the mirror hangs out in this one on the side as opposed to like going on the inside. This is a great bag. But because of the color and because of just everything, I do find that I don't use it. I keep it in the dust bag. It's one of the few bags that I actually keep in a dust bag. I don't use it as much because it's very shocking. It's pretty smushy, not as smushy as the city bag and definitely not as casual as this bag, but it adds a pop of color. You can still, I think this one is still, maybe not this exact one and probably not this exact color, but pretty close to it. It has the braided straps. You can still find on the website, if not like in the store. Not this one from the store, so I'm not entirely sure. And this is just, it's different. It's one of those like in your face, different bags. It obviously is gonna hold everything that this one holds. So those are the three that I have. And I know these two actually look in some ways very similar, but in my world, you can see the difference in size-ish there, right? In my world, I do feel that they serve different purposes. Do you need both of these bags? No. If I had to choose one, I would choose the tan one because it's a work bag. It's more practical if you're going to work, obviously. I think it's interesting that they all have silver-ish hardware. This one actually has no hardware. This one has plastic, genuine plastic hardware. But these two have silver hardware. I'm not even sure if Balenciaga makes gold hardware. I'm not that versed in the brand to know. I just know that it's gone through its bumps and its bruises, and this used to be the it bag, and then it wasn't the it bag, and everyone hated them, and now they're kind of back. But they're very practical, and so that's what I like about it. This one, it's a statement, and I like it for what it is. It's not an everyday bag. I wear a lot of neutral colors, but even still, like I can't justify making this an everyday bag, but it would carry enough to be an everyday bag. It's, pretty spacious. I get frustrated with myself when I have too much stuff. Is that weird? Because I feel like some people get frustrated when they don't have enough stuff. I get frustrated when I have too much stuff. I don't want to carry extra stuff. I don't like carrying extra stuff. I don't see the point of it, but I don't want to be unprepared, which is why, I always have this and then I just transfer it from bag to bag. I have tried to replace this, I swear. I've thought about it, like is there a different pouch? Is there something else I could use? Because I feel like they're coming out with less and less of these. Every new collection that has come out has not had a mini push out. The last one was the one with like the panda on it that sold out really fast. I can't remember the name of the designer. I should know that, but I can't. And I mean, I don't see these. I see all of these empreinte leather things coming out in these beautiful colors, and I'm surprised because with the makeup launch, you would think this is some people use this as a makeup bag. You would think that they would have come out with another one of these, maybe an epi leather, because that would have been so cute. Epi, because they had the lipstick cases, couldn't justify that. $650 for a little lipstick case that can't do what this does. So if this one is $8, even if it's $1,000, like the lipstick case was $650. It's a lipstick. Like, I can't justify that. I could justify this because you could technically use it as a bag. You can use it for your makeup. You can use it as a wallet. A passport fits in here. Yeah, your phone doesn't fit in here, but your phone doesn't fit in a lipstick case either. So what exactly are we trying to say here? I think this is so much more practical than those wristlets that people put on their wrist from like Lululemon, the keychain. You know, the one that's like the dual wristlet keychain. I think this is way more practical, way more expensive, obviously, but way more practical. So I've been collecting these forever just so that I have a stash just in case, because I love this thing. But my point is that I hate carrying too much stuff. I like to have the necessities and then nothing extra because it just annoys me. Like, I don't need my Kindle every day. I don't need a camera every day. I'm so excited about the new iPhone. Are you guys excited about the new iPhone? I think you can order them on my birthday. I think that's what I'm hearing. So that makes it even more exciting. I don't understand, chit chat time. I don't understand why people don't order new phones regularly. I've known people that are like, oh, I still have, literally, I had a friend, he had an iPhone 7 until last year. Buddy, what's up? Like, a 7. A 7. And it's the one accessory that we use every single day. Why would you not upgrade that? I don't use my laptop every day. I don't use my iPad every day. I use a Kindle every-ish day, but that's not entirely true because sometimes I'm reading my Kindle books on my phone. So I use my phone every day. It's my Kindle when my Kindle's not around. It's my camera. It's actually my most used camera because I don't want to take up space with an extra camera if I'm not going to be using it. It is the one accessory I use every day. Why would you not want to invest in that and update it? Like, if I had to give up a luxury bag for a new phone, I would do it in a second, for sure. Like, I just don't understand not wanting to update. So I'm so excited. I get a new phone every year. I basically rent my phone and then I turn it in. So you're like, that's so expensive. Where do you find the money? Well, technically I'm renting the phone. And then if I don't turn in my phone for a new phone, I have to pay it outright all at once. So I could buy it out, but I have a year, and then at the end of that year, I have to turn it in for a new one. And that's the deal that I decided to make. And I love that deal because I always get the big one because your girl's eyes, I can't see. Just another, I love the Vidi Pochette. I'm just all over the place. Is because, look, I have my little old lady glasses in there. You see my old lady glasses? Oh, damn. That is not what I thought it looked like. The screen on my camera is super tiny. So in my mind, I look really good. And then I'm like, oh my. No, it's not that bad. I mean, considering, all things considered, it's okay. It's just a little bit shocking to see yourself in such clarity when you're fuzzy. So I have my old lady glasses in here. And I also kind of use it as a wallet because, well, that's a feminine product. But look. These are all the cards that I don't have in a card holder because it's, look, I got Happy Birthday Starbucks. I have a Barnes & Noble card. I have my Don't Look Back in Anger. Aw, that's my library card, a Band-Aid. Everybody needs Band-Aids, right? $10 off Build-A-Bear Workshop. And we've never used it, even though we've been there a million times. 2 more Band-Aids, my Costco card, my PTA membership card, which I'm not going to show you because it would show like where I work. My mother-in-law's Trident Society card for burial, my zoo card, stamps, because my dad will get these bills from random medical groups and things that, something else I need to deal with today is my dad's. It's a lot of stress. Anyway, I'm going to concentrate on the fact that my birthday's coming up and I am getting a new phone. Because that is so exciting. I'm not getting a bag, I'm getting a phone. Anyway, so mini pochette, you should buy. Phone, you should buy. Out of these 3 bags, if I had to choose one, I mean, I like the belt bag the most. I use it the most, but the most practical one is just a city bag. And you can get these pre-loved for a decent price off of retail, like a decent percentage off of retail. So I recommend that. This is just a pure luxury. Like you don't need this one. But I just wanted to make you aware that this is out there and it's pretty cool. I think they have them in bright pink too. And when I was in there, they had a lilac that I almost got. But I mean, you can't say no to this. This color was like green isn't even one of my favorite colors, but this green I needed a statement bag and I really wanted something bright. And the pink was like a light pink, so I ended up going with this one. And how many times have I used it in the time that I've had it? Well, probably about 2, realistically. But maybe I'll make an effort this week to use it just because now it's in my head and it's been sitting at the bottom of my closet for a while. So that's my collection. That's my whole Balenciaga collection. I would love to see other people post links to their bag collections. Maybe I should do another brand next. I'm trying to think. I have a lot of Louis Vuitton bags, but I have a lot of Louis Vuitton bags. Like that's my favorite designer. And you do not want to see the mini pochette collection. You don't. You really don't. Nobody wants to see it. It's embarrassing. You know, my Nana collected Hummel figurines. I collect mini pochettes. You know, to each their own. That's what I collect. So until next week, I know this is kind of like really random and very short, but that's okay because I can be really random and I am very short. So thank you to my 2 new subscribers. I'm so excited. I'm officially up to 650 now. That's so cool. And I was thinking about doing like a birthday vlog, but it's just not what you see from influencers or people that are very popular or like, well, I mean, I feel like I'm popular in real life, but it's very realistic. So I was thinking maybe for those people that, you know, am I going to get on a jet plane and have a huge surprise party? And no, I'm not. I'm going to go to work. That's what I'm going to do on my birthday. And hopefully I get to go out to dinner with my husband and my daughter. And that's it. That's what I'm going to do on my birthday. And I'm totally happy with that. But I feel like that's very realistic. And what am I going to get for my birthday? My husband said that he would put some money into my retirement investment account and help me invest it. Which you might be like, that is it. What? It's not a luxury bag. No, it's called real life. It means that I get to retire maybe a few years earlier than I would. So, but I like my job. So then when I do retire, maybe I'll be all bougie and can get a bag. But it's planning for the future, guys. Like that's, you know, I like that. He said he might get me some Chipotle stock because Chipotle is my comfort food. I love Chipotle. And so I think that's a great gift. But again, it's not your classic like Instagram. And so I might do that just because. Right now, I'm going to go visit, I'm going to go with my daughter to watch her do her flips. She's doing flips at gymnastics. So that's where I'm headed and I will see you next week.